The date's the 21st. 21st of May?
Yes, the 21st.
21st of Feb, 2016, Sunday afternoon at what time?
12:41.
12:41. Okay, so we've done channeling with Alison with the spirits of the spirit of the land. We've done the activation of the land ceremony last night. We've even had after ceremony breakfast this morning that we filmed. It was a lot of fun. Did some other filming about last night, and so now I was told at the start, before this journey began with this land ceremony and activating, that I'll be doing channeling afterwards. So I've been channeling the Ascended Master energy, as they call themselves, the Ascended Ones, and the collective of that, and I've had Saint Germain come through quite a few times. He may call himself Saint Germain, he may just call himself one of the Ascended Ones from the Ascended Master collectiveness, but whatever comes through, comes through. So I have no idea, but I've just called everybody in, and we shall see what happened. The energy's already coming, you could feel the energy rising and coming through. I just did a activation just then, so I guess we'll get started. I'm getting nervous again. I always get nervous before this stuff.
At least I'm not the only one.
Because you can feel the rush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's for me. It's like you're just not sure what's going to happen. Like anything could happen.
Yeah.
So that's why I get nervous.
Yeah. And expectation of doing really well.
Yes.
And hoping that the energy is really good.
Yes.
And the information's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's a lot of pressure on a level.
Yeah. So you tend to, and until you build up a rapport with whoever's coming through and have that complete trust, I guess you have that nervousness. But it'd be interesting to talk to some of the lead channels today to see if they still get nervous as well.
That'd be great to get some of those on to interview them.
Just put it out there.
Yeah, put it out there, because that would be a really, really awesome thing that they're going to do in the future.
To get Lee Carroll.
Yeah, there's quite a few awesome people that are doing channeling. It'd be interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Did you want to add anything further?
No, I'm good. So maybe just sit back, enjoy, and we'll see you on the other side.
Yeah. See how long this goes for. Okay. So just give me a minute just to relax and breathe and do all that jazz. So I'm just going to welcome in the energy again. Greetings.
Greetings. Welcome back.
Yes, back again. What a wonderful thing this is.
We always enjoy talking to you.
Yes, thank you. We enjoy being here with you. You are getting quite a good reputation from the other side of the veil.
Oh, both of us, I hope, not just me.
Yes, you are doing very well, the both of you. We're very proud of you.
Thank you.
We observed your process and your activation of this land last night, and we were pleased and proud of your channeling, dear one.
Oh, thank you. I was very nervous.
Of course, you're still getting used to that beautiful vibration, working with that vibration.
It was a very interesting vibration. Very different to what I had channeled in the past.
Yes, the earth energy is a totally different vibration than the vibration that we offer here this afternoon.
So, may I ask, who am I talking to?
You are talking to the Ascended Master Saint Germain.
Oh, thank you very much.
Jayson was a little bit reluctant to have me come through again.
Why is this?
He's, what you could say, still dealing with a little bit of what you would say self-value with this energy that I present. But as I said to him before, as us as the Ascended One collective consciousness, we are using him now as one of our channels to channel information, knowledge and wisdom upon this planet at this time.
Yes, it's a very, for us here on Earth, to be able to talk to an Ascended One is it's a big thing for us. We tend to put things up on pedestals, whereas, as we've spoken before, you see us completely different. You see us all as one with you.
Of course we do, because you're all like us, just needing to remove the veils of illusion.
Yes.
But this is one of the things you've come here to learn upon this planet at this time, reincarnating lifetime after lifetime to bring yourselves back to the God source within you. All we have done is exactly that. So you are exactly like us. And we are proud of you and Jayson stepping more into this, what we call love vibration arena within yourselves, accepting this higher love vibration, which is you anyway, but acknowledging this more and more.
So may we talk about our lead up to last night?
Yes, of course. What is it that you'd like to know?
Well, Jayson and I have been going through, I suppose it was 2 weeks since the last time he received the vision of us doing an activation here last night.
And we talked before that even.
Yes, we have.
Which you were not happy with.
Yes, you managed to always trigger me.
Yes, we are all here to open up Pandora's box.
However, at the time, I do cry, but I do learn a very important lesson, and I shift quite quickly after it.
Yes, it's just processing and letting go of the ego, as this is one of the big tasks you've been working on for quite a while now, if not lifetimes.
Yes.
And once you are resolving that ego part of self, you'll find that your releasing will be on different levels.
Yes.
You are a work in progress, as you all are, as we all are, refining ourselves to become more in line with the God Source, universal God Source, love source of the universal universe, infinite realities.
So can you tell me from your perception, because I believe that all of you have been watching us in this 2-week process, of what has been happening?
Many veils of illusion and games energetically playing out with you and Jayson. Very interesting to watch. Many energies out there, as you both know and understand, have come into play with you all, to play and to sabotage, if you would call it that, the awakening of not just this part of Gaia, but many more parts of Gaia. Awakening the divine love and light of her sacred heart, of her sacred self, and you being the children of her, helping with this process. She's been, as Jayson would call it, prisoned for a very long time, and you are here to help her to awaken to her full potential of the love vibration and share this with her children, humanity. But there are many, many beings that would like to keep it at the same vibrational frequency as it is, or was before. It's very fascinating to watch from above, as you would call it, the duality playing out. And playing out, we would say, beautifully. Everybody playing their part, expanding themselves to the level they're ready to expand to. Some needing to be nudged, such as you, dear one.
Yes, yes. Jayson and I have discussed this before.
But everything's playing out just beautifully. And unfortunately, there has been certain energetic dramas been playing out, but you've both handled it quite well, staying within your centre, staying within your hearts, not being too bogged down by the energies which have been playing out, and along the way learning lots about yourselves and how strong you are and how much love you have in your hearts.
Yes, I went through quite a few hurdles in the past couple of weeks. More emotionally than I believe Jayson. Jayson had his, I can't exactly speak for him, but I can only speak for my own hurdles that they have been quite big for me.
Yes, of course they are. You are learning to refine yourself, your many parts of self, letting go of those parts of self which are no longer serving you, and awakening those ancient part of yourselves which are needing to work with you for you to do the work that you've chosen to do this lifetime. As you see, dear one, you've now been pushed, nudged to step more into your shaman self, your shaman energy, and realizing last night the beautiful ceremony you did, you are needing to do more of.
Yes, I have been resisting that.
Of course. You've been working on the ego self for quite a while now, so as this dissolves and you step more into your heart vibration with the shaman energy, things will flow instantly. It is the ego which sabotages us, you all.
Can you explain to me your perception of yesterday, of what was going on here, but also what was going on, I guess, if energetically as well?
Yes, everything energetically was getting realigned and set up for the activation that needed to happen upon this part of Gaia. There was lots of beautiful, loving, nurturing, caring energy, animal spirit, ancient spirit, land energy, magic, all setting up for last night. Everything was taken care of. Even you said at one point, everything is so calm and peaceful. There was a lot of work and energy that went into this for this to manifest without any drama. There is no need for drama, dear ones. No need for this at all. Unfortunately, humanity lives and feeds off drama. This will need to change in the future for things to evolve, for you all to evolve. Step more into your hearts. Step more into your true hearts of self. And watch the evolution of humanity yourselves and Gaia blossom like beautiful flowers. So yes, dear one, many things did play out behind the scenes. Many, many more things played out that you could not even perceive. And you did not need to know. Your job was to do the ceremony, hold sacred space on levels along with Jayson, and just be your heart, your hearts. And that was the activation point that needed to occur. So you and Jayson played special parts in activating the Ascended Master grids, crystal alignment grids, special, we call special, ley line grids across the globe were all affected last night. Even to a point when you stepped outside today, you felt a shift and more of a beauty, more of a brightness of the reality that you're in. It was splendid and played out very well, yes?
Yes. Yes, very well.
We are always here supporting you on your missions and your journeys, your earth walk, as you shamans would call this.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Remember, we are all brothers and sisters. needing to come together more and more. And we are very happy for this information to be out in the public's eye, because it needs to be. Our intention of Jayson's, as you call, YouTube station, public arena, is when people watch us, they will receive a healing. They will be activated. So if you are watching now, dear ones, and you do not wish to be activated to a higher love vibrational frequency, turn off now. The choice is yours. But we advise you all to step more into your hearts, into the synchronicity of all love vibration upon this planet and universe. It is a grand time of awakening, and many of you out there can feel and hear and even see and perceive the energy shifting very quickly. 2016 is a grand year for clearing of the old dross and awakening of the new energies, grounding them here, heaven on earth, as Jayson would call this. Does this answer your question, dear one?
Yes, very much. I have noticed that love just seems to be the answer to all.
Yes, you lot do not get this. There's so many of you who have become mechanical, lost in your technology, your heads in your technology, looking at this synthetic reality, forgetting about the realism of the reality that you walk upon. You need to be very careful, dear ones, not getting caught up in the synthetic reality, which is working very hard to create upon this planet. We're not saying that technology is a negative thing, but there needs to be a balance. And there are many powers to be out there who would like this to be a synthetic reality, because this is easy to control, easy to manipulate you all. Haven't you all felt this control manipulation over the time frame?
Yes, a lot of times when Jayson and I talk on the phone, we can hear the phone as if someone's tapping in on our phone.
Yes, there's many eyes watching and ears listening to you all.
I would like to talk about if I may, the collective that I channeled.
Yes.
And I'd love to hear your perception on this collective.
They are very old collective energy that work closely with Gaia and our Gaia, her aspects of Gaia, aspects of this planet. Very ancient and very old, full of wisdom, nurturing and love, as you felt, as you watched. They are all here to support and activate new levels of Gaia, as you have found out that Gaia is still, many parts of her are still asleep. Or should we say, being put asleep. Just like your technology trying to put you asleep. This is interesting, yes?
Yes.
So they have been asked and have been waiting to awaken again, to balance out life here upon this planet, to awaken humanity on totally new levels, which are not new, they are ancient, very ancient energies. And many of you who have incarnated lifetime after lifetime after lifetime for thousands upon thousands of years, reincarnating again to activate these ancient energies. And in so many ways, humanity and this planet have gone backwards. Eons ago, this earth had masters walking upon this earth floor. Technologies you've never seen and experienced before. But things have been shut down, and it's now time to awaken this energy, this ancient energy, the balance of this energy, to arise, to awaken the dragon power within Gaia, her power source, So there is a lot going on so many levels that none of you see or perceive or even understand. Even a lot of you perceive this to be an illusion. Even as I sit here within Jayson expressing the truth and justice of what is reality and what is not, you will say it is an illusion. And that's it, up to you. This is your perception, and we do not judge this on any level. We just want every single one of you, human collective, to start to come together and work together as one, uniting hearts. The mind is being manipulated and controlled. The ego is out of touch with the true ancient reality is what was. It is quite big, isn't it?
Yes, it is very big. A lot bigger than what we can perceive in our reality.
So when we hear you and Jayson talk about, all we talk about is love, 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 love. This is what humanity is needing to work on first all.
Yes, in the channeling yesterday that I did, the collective mentioned love, because Jayson asked what advice can they give, and the collective just mentioned love, and it was such a simple thing, yet a lot of humanity is incapable of doing that at the moment.
It's sad, isn't it?
Yes.
So this is why, as we speak through Jayson, we speak through you, dear one, and many others, we will talk about love until you get it, till you open your hearts and understand the power of this. Many of you believe in the power of the mind, and yes, your minds are powerful, and yes, you've only activated a certain percentage of the brain, but you will not be allowed to open up more of the brain until you open up your hearts and refine your egos. Many of you desire power, control of the masses. Look at your governments. They are not in it for the people, they are in it for themselves, the power and glory for everything. This is not how it's meant to work. This is how this planet is not meant to be vibrating to. So there'll be many changes coming in the next few years. And many of you will awaken, because you will not be nudged, you will be pushed to brink to awaken you, to step into your hearts, to support each other more and more, which we have spoken to you before about.
Is there something that you'd like to tell the people out there? Besides, is there more information that you can give them?
Yes, we ask you to balance out your technology. Take time out with your families and your friends. Sit outside or build a fire and just become part of the elements again. You are mostly caught up in spending yourself silly with accumulating goods that you are not really needing to satisfy that hunger or that part of your spirit which yearns to be loved. To spend time with yourself, to sit and do some writing about how you are feeling. Join clubs or places that brings joy to your heart, who are like-minded like yourself. There are so many things you can do. You are here to celebrate life here on this magnificent planet, to share your joy with yourself and each other. We also recommend you all to meditate, to sit quietly, to go within yourself, to be with yourself, and not many of you can do that either. Keeping yourselves busy so you do not have to face your internal pain. So yes, there are many, many things you can all do. Follow your hearts. Some of you might like to paint, create, work with your hands, write stories or a book, sit and drink coffee and talk together. Many, many things you can do. The message for today is reconnect with Gaia. She loves and has opened her arms to you all, welcome you back into her loving heart. To honour her animals, the elemental forces, the fairy folk, which by the way does exist, not just fairy tales.
These are all in different dimensions.
Of course they are. And if you sit quietly and call upon them and open up your hearts, any of you can do this. You think that you have to be special and enlightened to sit and play with Gaia's beautiful energies. Perhaps you will need to become at times childlike with your innocence. You watch a child, how magnificent is a child in the present moment, playing outside, which is rare these days.
Yes.
Allow your children to play, to be free again. This is becoming a prison planet. We are not proud of this, and nor should you. It's a planet of joy and wisdom, playfulness, happiness, of abundance, of unity. I hope my words of encouragement helps activate you all on a certain level. Has it inspired you, dear one?
Yes, it has. It's inspired me that I do need to go out into the open a bit more and listen to the messages that I get about doing ceremony instead of resisting.
Yes. But you love this. This is who you are.
Yes, this is very true, which is why I struggle with the whole resistance as to why I resist.
Yes. Yes, we know somebody very close to us named Jayson. Yes.
We're two peas in a pod.
Yes, you are two peas in a pod. And yes, we have heard this expression before.
I was actually thinking that.
Remember, dear one, many of us of the Ascended Master group have been incarnated here upon this planet.
Yes, that is very true.
We are not just pure galactic beings hovering in a craft above you.
Although
We have lived a human life.
You do hover in a craft sometimes.
We do not need a craft to hover. We are pure consciousness. No need for that. We are pure love.
Is there anything that you would like to say to Jayson?
Yes, we are very proud of Jayson, stepping more into his pathway, stepping more of who he truly is. He still does not understand truly who he is. He is very much like you, resists his true self. Step by step, believing in himself, he will awaken and blossom beautifully. He has, as we've said to him before, and to yourself, dear one, he has much work to do, and he's just beginning. We are nudging him, as we have been doing for quite a while now, to become part of the public's eye. And yes, we understand he's a little bit concerned about this because of the judgment of the human race. And this will be so.
It's not something you can avoid, is it?
No, and this is fine. We ask Jayson to stand in his truth, integrity of his heart, knowing his focus on his mission here upon this planet this lifetime, and all will be well. To expand his heart, his light, trusting himself and what he knows. We think he's a magnificent being of love and light. We are very honoured and proud to walk by his side. He is one of our brothers.
Is it a little... can you tell me what's happened to the Earth since last night?
Yes, can you not feel this?
I could. This morning I went for a walk outside and I could actually feel a lot of energy in my chest.
In different parts of the globe, it will shift it, what some will perceive as negative energy, but it is clearing and realigning. You've got the good end of the stick.
How do you mean?
Well, here it is magnificent, is it not?
Yes, it is.
You could feel it flowing through your heart and your veins as you sit outside, embracing that glorious love of Gaia embracing you. In some parts of the globe, there needs to be a lot of clearing and a lot of work to bring it up to a higher vibrational frequency, back to simply love. We like to use the word simply love because it is not a reality for most. It's love is not simple for most.
Yes.
We will continue to work and unfold our love for this planet and humanity. We believe in you all so very much and love you unconditionally. And know that you've come here to express what you need to express within both dualities, to play the game that you've chosen to play. We understand this, but things are changing and things need to be shifted into a higher love energy. And there will be much resistance of this for quite a while yet, as we're bringing more light energy, more love frequency, grounding this into the planet, and Gaia opening up her heart and flowing this through herself. Many will resist.
Yesterday, the collective gave their perception on what this ceremony would have done for the universe. May I be able to hear your perception of, I suppose, the ripple effect that it will have? Not
Yes.
just on the Earth, yes.
Of course. As you keep on getting told, dear one, you are all connected. We are all connected. Like a domino effect. Having dominoes all lined up on this planet and across the universe, having one domino tipple over will affect and tipple over all the other dominoes across this planet and beyond. So as you perceive small things not to cause any ripple effects, this is incorrect perception.
Okay.
Your smaller things can cause many magnificent ripple effects across this land and across the universe to other universes' dimensions. So what you were asked to activate was more than just this planet, but activating and supporting the universe and all other solar systems and planets and beings and life forms to shift and activate within them. The universe is going through a higher expansion, higher level of consciousness, not just humanity or this planet, but this entire universe is going through a massive shift. And this planet, yes, is one of the keys, master keys to this vibrational shift. And this is why there's many beings, many tribes within this universe watching the outcome of this planet. Depending on the outcome of this planet is the outcome of the rest of the universe. How divine is this?
That's a very big task for a planet.
But it's been set up for eons.
That is true.
This is how what you may call the program is being set up for expansion.
Interesting. I remember you spoke about awakening the dragon within Gaia.
Yes, the power, as you have the dragon within you, it is symbolic of the power you have within.
Ah, okay. Jayson last night asked the collective of the land if he can awaken the dragon, and the collective, from my eyes, seem to have just told him to be careful of the energy, because it is neither positive nor negative, it just is.
Yes, it is a grand power. Jayson has been learning how to activate his dragon power within, knowing on many levels how to activate this within Gaia, connecting to himself. So yes, his dragon power is very strong. He doesn't even realise this. This is why the Land Collective was, you could say, a tiny bit concerned. They didn't want to cause any more unnecessary ripple effect as it was already happening. But he was guided not to, and if he was guided to, then he would.
Yes.
But yes, the dragon power, not many are given this gift or tool because of the power issue attached to it. If many of you got hold of this dragon power and knew how to use it, again, there would be energies that would not be wanting to help humanity but suppress it again. This planet or this human collective consciousness is working through majorly power struggles and power issues.
Yes.
This needs to be resolved over time. The ego needs to be refined, not deleted, refined. The ego needs to grow up, you could say. You're all being asked to step from your child, teenager energy into the adult, and most of you do not want to do this. Because of this, you are not stepping into your own power. It's easy to give your power away, not take responsibility for what you create. I ask you all to seriously think about that one in your own personal lives. How many of you are power hungry? And power can mean many, many different things to you.
Yes, this is very true. So, could you say that this planet, I wouldn't say is based on ego, but it is a planet where we have to learn to, like you said, refine our ego?
It is a brilliant stage, yes. To refine and work on your ego selves. To just refine, step into your heart vibration again. If you allow the ego to take control on all levels, it simply will.
So then when this planet was first, I suppose, colonized by beings, it was actually a planet filled with love, and then eventually the ego came in.
This is a very big topic. There was many time frames when, yes, the magical age of masters walking upon this planet, sharing light and love with each other, and then being influenced by other beings from galaxies far away, coming and corrupting this, other beings creating and making humanity. There's so many agendas upon this planet. It's been a very fertile ground for massive learnings with this universe.